up all? Rotten Sound, Species of War. And this EP came out in 2013 on Relapse Records. Rotten Sound are a four-piece from Finland, and they play a mixture of grindcore, death metal, and crust. And this album was recorded by the band at Nordic Audio Labs, and then mastered by the band. And Relapse is calling this album a stopgap EP for all of us waiting for their full length, which should be coming out later this year. And speaking of their last full length entitled Crust, which had a certain sterileness to it, which made for a very interesting Rotten Sound record. There was a lot of stuff I've never heard Rotten Sound do on that record, and I love that record. But this album, Species of War, is absent of all sterileness. This is just balls to the wall, heavily distorted, very crusty death grind. It's very mean, very vulgar, and very vicious sounding. There's only 6 tracks on this record, and it's only 9 minutes in length. But each of these tracks is executed with such perfection and heart that you can't deny what you're hearing. You could tell that all 4 members of Rotten Sound are really, really into what they're doing, and it just creates this whole other plateau that just lifts the sound even further. Starting with the opening track entitled Cause, which just immediately goes for the jugular, all guns blazing, and it just reminds me how much I love the guitar work that Rotten Sound produces. That very, very entombed styled, heavily distorted, just ugly sound. It's just beauty, in my opinion. On the second track entitled The Game, there's this stoner sludge vibe infused into all of this chaos that's taking place, and it makes for a very, very interesting track. And definitely my favorite track out of the 6 tracks on this record is entitled The Peace, and it's all because of the way it's executed. It starts off just guns blazing, vicious speeds, heavily caked crust, and the breakdown at the 1 minute and 11 second mark is so fucking brutal, so fucking devastatingly brutal, that it's absolute bliss for me. It's just pure beauty. But yeah, I mean, for all you Rotten Sound fans out there, this is definitely an EP that should be listened to, in my opinion. And if you're new to Rotten Sound, if you like grindcore, that's very, very, I'm going to say it again, crusty, entombed style, fast, vicious, short, fast, to the point, no bullshit grindcore. This is definitely where you want to be at. This is the first album I've actually spent time with in 2013, so this is my first review in 2013 of a new record. But definitely peep this out. This is a truly sick grindcore, death metal, crust record. It's Rotten Sound, Species of War, and it came out in 2013 on Relapse Records. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you all next time.